Picture this: Harriet McBryde Johnson, a fierce disability rights advocate, stands face to face with philosopher Peter Singer in a fiery debate. He questions whether she, even she, deserves the basic dignity of personhood because of her disability. It's raw, uncomfortable, and urgent. But this moment just scratches the surface of disability visibility, a kaleidoscope of voices rewiring how we see disability, identity, and justice. What really happens when you live visibly disabled in a world built for others? Disability isn't just a medical label, it's a lived reality full of contradictions. Let's start with what it means to claim visibility in a world keen to erase you. Harriet McBryde Johnson's 2003 debate with philosopher Peter Singer wasn't just words. It was a battlefield of how society values disabled lives. Singer argued some lives, like Harriet's, might be less worth living, a brutal notion that Harriet dismantled by asserting her full humanity. Her courage turned personal pain into public resistance, showing how invisibility hides deep injustice. Think of disability not like a cracked vase needing fixing, but more like a unique sculpture, sometimes rough edges, always distinct. Disability isn't just about limits, it's about culture, identity, and pride. This flips the script from problem to solve into identity to celebrate. That shift invites us to see disability as an integral part of human diversity, not deficits to erase. The real payoff: when disabled people claim their visibility, society can no longer pretend they don't exist or belong. This visibility transforms public spaces, media, and policies into arenas for inclusion, not exclusion. Disability visibility sparks a revolution where different is respected rather than simply tolerated. Disability visibility isn't a single story. It's a choir of rhythms, from blog posts to congressional testimony, each breaking the silence in its own bold way. Kee Brown struck a chord when her essay, Disability Visibility, blew up online. Her words rendered the disabled experience vivid, unfiltered, and unapologetic. She reminded millions that disability isn't a feel-good inspirational tale, but messy, complex, and very real. A reminder that representation matters not despite disability, but because of it. Haben Girma, the first deafblind Harvard Law graduate, rewrote what accessibility means. Refusing to ask for permission to exist fully, she uses technology and unyielding willpower to navigate barriers. Think of her as a bridge builder, connecting impossible terrain with solutions others hadn't dared imagine, a masterclass in radical inclusion. Congressional testimonies from disabled advocates aren't just speeches, they're tectonic shifts in policymaking. These moments turn personal struggles into legislative power plays, shaping laws like the ADA and beyond. It's a brilliant example of how telling your story in the right place can cascade into systemic change. Disability visibility looks forward, imagining futures where disability isn't a struggle to hide, but a culture to celebrate, shaping everything from art to activism. The anthology stitches together disability culture through poems, art, and manifestos that reject pity and invisibility. These pieces paint disability not as tragedy, but as a vibrant culture with its own language, humor, and resilience. Like a tapestry woven from the threads of many voices, it celebrates complexity, showing disability as a source of strength and identity. Some essays read like manifestos, demanding respect, accessibility, and autonomy. Others are eulogies, mourning losses yet igniting new commitments. This blend of grief and rallying cries fuels a radical self-acceptance, reminding us that disability's story is not just personal but communal, challenging every reader to rethink empathy and allyship. Above all, disability visibility offers a fierce hope. In a world that often marginalizes, hope becomes a rebellious, radical act, a declaration that disabled lives belong fully and gloriously. This hope invites you, me, and everyone to participate in crafting a future where difference is the root of creativity and justice. Remember Harriet standing up to Peter Singer. That same fire runs through every essay and testimony here, a relentless call to see disability in full human scale. Next time you meet someone disabled, try this: listen fully. Let their story rewrite your assumptions. Visibility isn't just about being seen, it's about being understood deeply. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.